video, it is finally September, so that means that it's basically fall. Now I know fall doesn't start until the 22nd of September, but I consider the whole entire month to be the start of fall. So in celebration of that, I decided to do a fall-inspired makeup look. I might do multiple ones of these just because there's a whole bunch of different makeup looks that I could probably come up with that would work for fall. But yeah, if you guys are interested in knowing how I did this makeup look, then just keep on watching. First things first, I'm going to be using my Maybelline New York eyebrow pencil in the shade Velvet Black, and I'm going to outline my eyebrows. Next, I'm going to be using my Maybelline New York Brow Drama Pro palette. I'm going to be using the darkest shade and an angled brush, and I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows. I'm then going to take a spoolie and just brush out my eyebrows, really focusing on the front half just because we want it to look faded and not blockish. Then I'm going to be using my Maybelline New York Brow Drama Sculpting Brow Mascara in deep brown. The next step is to take some concealer and a concealer brush and just clean up around the brows. And then I'm going to start concealing some of my acne scars and darker bits on my face, just so that we can have a little bit more coverage in those areas. I'm now going to be using my beauty blender and blending all of the concealer out all around my face. I also decided to use an oval concealer brush just to really make sure that it's all blended. Now, the foundation I'm going to be using is the Maybelline New York Fit Me Foundation Dewy Plus Smooth. This is in the shade 230 Natural Buff, and I'm also going to use a foundation brush to apply this and make sure that it's evenly distributed about my skin. And then I will go back in with my beauty blender to really make sure that it's all blended out. Next, I'm going to bronze up my face very lightly with the Rimmel London Natural Bronzer in the shade 027 Sundance. I'm then going to take my Maybelline New York Shine Free Loose Powder in the shade Light 01. I'm basically just going to start baking parts of my face to see where I want to fully contour. The next step is to go right back in with the bronzer and darken up the cheekbones and forehead area around my temples. Then going to be taking a very narrow eyeshadow brush and use it to contour my nose. Going in with a fluffy powder brush just to blend that in because the contour can seem a bit harsh. I'm going to be using a Milani highlighter in the shade 02 Day Glow, and I'm going to be taking some setting spray and spraying my highlighter brush just so that we can get a little bit more pigment payoff. I eventually switch off to a fluffy eyeshadow brush that is clean just to get a lot more pigmentation, because this is a type of highlighter that you can build and I wanted it to be very noticeable. Highlighter on my cupid's bow and on the tip of my nose, and then I set my face with some setting spray, and then I move on to my eyes and I'm using the LA Colors eyeshadow primer. I use my concealer brush to spread it out a little bit over my eyelids, but then I switch to my fingers just to really make sure that it's all blended in. I'm going to be using a eyeshadow palette that I received for Christmas. I don't know where you'd be able to find this. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be able to find it until Christmas time rolls around again, but I'm just going to be using the section that has a whole bunch of different brown shades that I thought were perfect for fall. I'm going to be using this color right here, and I'm going to take a concealer brush and I'm going to apply it to my eyelids. Using a fluffy brush, I'm going to take this slightly darker brown color and I'm going to be putting it into my crease. Switching to this color right here, I'm taking a slightly more compact eyeshadow brush and I'm going to deepen up my crease area with this color. Then switching to this color, I'm going to be using it to blend out the top part of my crease area, and I'm going to be blending upward. Going back to my Maybelline New York Brow Drama Pro palette, I'm going to be using the lightest shade and I'm going to use it to brighten up my lid color just because it seemed to darken up from the rest of the eyeshadow. Going in with a flat brush, I'm going to be taking the last shade that we used on our crease to blend upward, and I'm going to put it right under my eyes, right where my lower lash line is. The next step is eyeliner, and I'm going to be using the Rimmel London Exaggerate eyeliner in the shade 1 Black. I eventually switched to another eyeliner, which is the Super Slim eyeliner, and I'm pretty sure it's by L'Oreal. It's also in the shade black, but I eventually go back to the first eyeliner that I was using. Then go in with some concealer and just clean up the bottom of the wings. Then going back in with the highlighter, I'm going to highlight my brow bone, my inner corner, and then I'm also going to re-highlight the bridge of my nose. Then going to use a clear soft lips chapstick just to make sure that my lips are moisturized. I was going to use a liquid matte lipstick from the Nice Face collection, but I ended up not choosing one of those, and instead I chose a hard candy sampler that I had, which fit the eyeshadow perfectly. I'll then go back and touch up anything that I feel needs to be touched up, but I'm just now realizing that I never put any mascara on or false lashes. So you can put on mascara, or if you choose to, you can put on some false lashes, and that will be the completed look. I hope you guys liked this, and if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.